So hello traders and welcome to this new week. This is a new week that we are in. Last week was quite amazing. We had a very quite a successful trading, and we hope this week shall be a successful one as well. So let's look at our gold daily rush and I think we had highlighted this area last week, whereby we were waiting for the price to come to this OB, and I talked about the mean threshold of this OB. And as you can see, because the risk was quite big, okay, so when the risk is quite big, like here we are talking about 53, and we want 50 pips. So you can wait for the price to dig deeper into the zone, and as you can see, the price did that. This was during the Asian kill zone. For those who wake up early in the morning to trade, this was a very nice setup. It has already delivered from here all the way to this point, 123 pips. Remember, I only target 100 pips. Okay. So what do we have today? Let's start maybe probably from the weekly time frame, or even you can begin from the monthly time frame. And allow me to delete everything, even though I didn't want to delete all my setups. If you see this particular monthly time frame, we see price are trying to push on the upper direction. So we are still bullish. The price are still respecting this trend, right? And also we have another trend line here. So this is a bullish peanut, okay? So we are still yet to see the price either break on each side. So, but with this kind of pattern, we usually regard a bullish, higher chances that we might have a bullish breakout. Remember this particular point here, that's why we have also the monthly liquidities. Okay, that's why we have the monthly previous monthly high. We can call it that is the previous monthly high, and here we have the previous monthly low. All right. So these liquidities, they always guide us in terms of maybe probably which direction the market will take out the liquidities from. So when you look at this is now the weekly time frame. Last week was bullish, all right. Last week part one we had a bullish trajectory, this candle here, and I said that this one gives us an gives us a chance or gives us a clue that the preceding week might be bullish. And as you can see, it was bullish. So today, looking at a scenario whereby maybe probably price retraces to this particular some point here, and then maybe probably um, either we continue seeing the price push down because of this bullish peanut that we have, or maybe you might see the price push up and breaking above that particular level as it hands for the previous weekly highs. You can see this is where we have the previous weekly highs at that particular point. So those are the weekly previous, the weekly high, and also at these particular points that we have the weekly low. Okay, so the previous week's low. So as you can see, uh, whichever low will be taken, whichever high or low will be taken, will be very significant in terms of where the price is going to go next. Remember again, we have run on liquidity, we have sweep on liquidity. Okay, so those are two different terminologies that you need to understand in terms of liquidities. So when you come to the daily time frame, what we are seeing here on the daily time frame is that the price has been pushing up, and we have been having this particular OB here, all right, where the price has been pushing through. Last week we saw some rejection, but the price pushed up again. Today we are seeing the price tendency to push on the downside. So remember this point here, we had minimized the risk all the way to this particular point. This is our level whereby we are waiting for the price so that we can be able to sell, right? So we are still seeing some bullish sentiment. Okay, we are still seeing some bullish sentiment. So when you come to the 4-hour time frame, I think I'll have to delete all those drawings so that we can have a very nice chart. Okay, so yeah. No problem. I'll still draw them again. So when you come to the 4-hour time frame, we see also here that the price has been pushing, see that particular trajectory. And when you clone this, see how the price has been reacting here. So within a channel, the price has been trading within a channel. So what I might be looking at is that now when we have an uptrend, then we have this kind of a channel, right? Sometimes we find the price breaking on the downside. The higher chances that the price can push on the downside. And as you look here, we have quite a huge candle here that created some form of imbalances, all right? And also we had the price break above this because this was our neckline. We were looking at a potential W pattern, the price coming all the way to this particular level, okay, here. So where we have the 4OB, which was tapped, right? And then now we see the price push on the downside. So here we will be looking at the price coming to that particular level, right? So for us to be able to look for some buying opportunities to that particular point. So in case the price drops all the way down to this level, then we'll be looking for some buying opportunities. Okay. So when we go to the 1 hour time frame, now we can be able to minimize the risk to that particular point. Okay, so here, so this is about how many, it's still quite huge. We will minimize that in the lower time frames. So also when you come to this particular point, then now you can be able to have our OB minimized to that particular point. And this is also about 127 on that one pip. So we are going to minimize that risk as well. So now that we have this, what is likely to happen? So we want to see the price, how the price is going to react. Already you can see it wants to break below or to run, right? It created a sweep, but now once you see the body of the candlestick close below this point, we'll talk about a run on liquidities, whereby now we will be looking at so in case the price does that, we'll be looking at a price breaking below that particular level, all right? Then now retracing, maybe probably as it retest the breakout here to an order block, right? Around, we'll be looking for an order block. Then now we will be looking for some selling opportunities, right? So that's how I'll be able to project myself, or that's how I'll be able to project this. So I'll be looking for sales all the way to this particular point. But of course, you know how I do it myself. I don't swing. I day trade gold, so I look for setups, 100 pips per setup, right? So in case it pushes up to this particular point, then also we will be looking for some selling opportunities from this particular level. But let's push down slightly to the 30 minutes time frame so that we see how far we can be able to minimize our risk. So from here, we don't really have much, only to that particular point. And on this side, we can have it to that particular level. I think 15 minutes time frame is going to give us a better view, a better version of it. Yeah. So from the 15 minutes time frame, that's where we have the order block. Okay. So at the top here, from the 15 minutes time frame, so from the 15 minutes time frame, that's where we have what? That's where we have our order block. So it's quite a big one on the 50 minutes time frame. Yeah. So either you can go to the 5 minutes time frame. Let's see there. I hope this will give us, yeah. So you can go to the 5 minutes time frame. So there are two things involved. Number one, you can either go to the 5 minutes time frame, or you can use the mean threshold, because the mean threshold here is a rejection block. You can see here it will be acting like a rejection block. So you can either use this mean threshold where I have this particular line drawn, okay, or maybe you can have it maybe have the 5 minutes order block like that. Okay, so we can have it like that. Then on the downside here, Where are we? Where are we? So on the downside here, we can also have it like that. Okay, we can have it like that. All right. So this now makes us to have two scenarios. All right. So the scenarios that we have here is for sell, right? So we will be looking at buying at this particular point. So it's about 47 pips, so that's quite okay. So this is a long position, so we will probably have our sales. I usually target 100 pips, but if you want to target more, no problem. But now that will be guided by how the price action, the kind of price action we shall have as the price drops to this particular point. Okay. So because let me go to the 15 minutes time frame so that we can be able to see price. So right, so from this particular level, as you can see, what the price is doing here, the kind of consolidation that is happening here is a bearish peanut, right? So a bearish kind of a bearish peanut. So here we are looking at price breaking on the downside and continuing to sell, right? So what we'll be doing at this particular point is we'll be waiting for a breakout. But again, remember it has to align with the kill zone, the London kill zone, which begins at 2 a.m. New York time. Right, so that's maybe probably what we want to see. Again, there is a possibility of the price pushing up again to these particular levels, right? Because you have already seen a BOS here from the lower time frames. You might see the price push up again to these levels. All right, so I can use this level as re-entry. It's quite a big one. Maybe probably we can minimize that to the 15 minutes time frame. But as you can see here, price looks very, very, very choppy. So we can have something like that. Okay, we can have something like that. Yep. So because you can see this level has been quite also a level of resistance. So maybe price can come back to this particular point, and then now we look for some selling opportunities. Okay. So also remember at the top here also we have some selling opportunities here. Okay. So here we have some selling opportunities like that. So shall we target 100 pips somewhere around there? Okay, so you measure to make sure that it's 100 pips. Yeah, something like that. So a break above this point. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So a break above this point will mean that now prices will continue pushing higher and we'll be looking for buying opportunities. Okay. And here, once the price breaks below this particular level, then we'll be looking for some selling opportunities. So we'll wait for the breakout, then price to give us a retest or a retracement so that now you can be able to look for an order block around these levels, and then now we sell. Okay, so it will depend on how it will break out, because sometimes it can break out, you can see it consolidating here and then push down, so meaning that it might leave an order block here. Therefore you can use that order block in terms of looking for sales, all right, in terms of looking for selling opportunities. But don't you worry, in case of anything, I'll be able to alert you. I believe you are in the gold trading club via Discord, so I'll be able to alert you. Okay, so that's how I'm looking at gold today. Again, remember it's on a Monday morning, so sometimes we have slow price movements, and also during Mondays, that's when we have a lot of breakouts. I mean manipulations taking place. So it's good to go slow. But like I said, in case of anything, I will alert. So when you look at the economic calendar, this week is quite busy for the USD because tomorrow we'll be having the CPI data for USD, and then on Thursday we'll be having the inflation data, that is a PPI for USD, together with the unemployment claims. And then on Friday, we'll be having the core retail sales for the USD, the prelim UM consumer sentiment, and also inflation expectation. So it's quite busy for the USD. And we will see gold being a bit volatile. So apart from that, you can see other news that we have. Though I don't want to look at this because I'm just focusing on gold, and for gold, it's only the USD's news that I'm focusing on. All right. So with that, it's good for us to go slow on a Monday. And then I think we be actively trading from tomorrow. But like I said, in case of any opportunities, very high probability opportunities, I will definitely alert in our Discord channel. So if you're not in the Discord channel, please make sure that you click on the link on the description and join the Gold Trading Club so that you might not lose out on these opportunities. Okay. So with that, I just wish you a fruitful week ahead. And stay focused, stay disciplined, and always remember to trade with purpose.